what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. I kind of wanted to mention some products that I picked up here recently, so I'm going to be doing a little haul. It's not a lot of stuff, but I spent a lot of money, and other than that, I think I'm going to update you guys on some products that I've been mentioning here on my channel because I said I was going to update you guys. And then other than that, I kind of want to talk about my favorites, so this is just a video of a little bit of everything. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I haven't used these, but I will tell you why I'm mentioning these here in a second, but these are what they look like. Again, they are just so soft. I'm very excited to use them. The first thing I want to talk about is, if you saw in my previous haul video, my husband actually drove me. It was about like 30 minutes. The store was about to close, and we saw that Ulta had the Jeffree Star brushes in, and I didn't really initially want these in the first place, but when I went to Ulta and I felt of them, I really liked them. I'm not someone that spends a lot of money when it comes to brushes, but on makeup I do. But I felt these brushes and I really liked them, but the problem was they were sold out. But we called the next day and they had them, but the store was about to close in like 30 minutes. So I was like, step on it, and he drove me, and we ended up picking them up, and this is what they look like. But the reason I wanted to mention that was he just went out of his way and took me to get those, but then he surprised me, and he actually ended up picking me the Jaclyn Hill brush set from Morphe. I hope that's angled right, but this is what it looks like. Now, I noticed at Ulta they have a little set that comes in a little bag that's like the Jeffree Star little bag, and it has like an eye set that you can purchase, and then it also has like a face set that you can purchase. But if you go online on Morphe's website, then you can get like the big mama, the big case. When you open it up, it has her face set of brushes and her eye brushes. It's just the whole collection with the very nice case that you can actually store your other brushes in, which is very nice. And this is very nice for travel. If you're someone that travels a lot, you can hold all of your brushes in here. So this is what they look like. I'm going to try to show you guys without tipping them over. I know you guys have probably already seen these already. These are very popular, but the whole set is in here, and I was very excited to get these. I didn't know he was getting them for me. So when I saw this, I just freaked out because I love Jaclyn Hill, and I've always wanted to try Morphe brushes. But other than the Jeffree Star ones, I hadn't really purchased any, like what I would consider high-end brushes. I use like Real Techniques. I use BH Cosmetics. And if I get brushes from my BoxyCharm, but other than that, I wasn't like really into like, you know, the well-known brushes. But like I said, I was very surprised, and I love these, and I can't wait to use them. And this is like very glitzy. It looks very pretty, like sitting on your vanity. So I absolutely love this case. This case is going to be very handy for storing other brushes as well. And I just think it's a gorgeous investment because these were not cheap, but it's just very, very gorgeous, and I'm very, very happy with them. And thank you. Shout out to my husband for getting these for me because he really did surprise me. The next product is something that I've had here for a while, and I haven't used it because I wanted to mention it on camera before I use it. This is from a brand that I'm not really well known with, but I saw a lot of people talking about their eye base, and I'm pretty sure that it was Nikki Tutorials that started it. It's an eye primer from P. Louise, and that kind of like set it off. Like, that's how I heard of the brand. I was on their website just looking around, and I saw that they had a gorgeous palette, and that's exactly what I ended up picking up. If you've been here on my channel for a while, then you know I am a palette junkie. This is what it looks like. The packaging is really extra, and it's over the top. It's very bulky, but I love it. I'm going to set it up on my vanity. And basically, this is all matte. This is an all matte palette, and it has some of the most beautiful shades. If you're a colorful person, you will love this palette. I haven't tested out the formula, so I don't know anything about it. I just saw this on their website. I don't think this is anything new. The reason I found this palette, actually, I watch a lot of palette declutters and palette collections, and that's how I ended up finding it. But I seen somebody had it in their collection, and I was like, that's gorgeous. So I ended up looking it up. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. You have some very, very pretty mattes, and this is something that me personally, I will get a lot of use out of because I am a colorful person. I wear a lot of color on my eyes. You have a total of 18 shades in this palette, and it was like maybe like $50, $50 or $60. I can't remember, but this is what it looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very excited to play with it. The only reason that I haven't dipped into it yet was because, again, I wanted to show this on camera before I dipped into it. So, again, this is from P. Louise. Very, very gorgeous. The next thing I want to talk about is another palette, but I've actually got some drama. Now, I could have made a full video about this. I could have been like, Beauty Bay has canceled the house. Like Rich Lux. I love Rich Lux. But no, I wasn't about to do that, but I did want to mention this is my first and my last purchase from Beauty Bay. Long story short, I ordered it and it pretty much came a month later. It's almost a month later, and I'd asked them, like, I didn't have a tracking code. I couldn't find where my package was at, and I asked them about it, and everything they would tell me is, we're investigating, we're investigating, we're investigating. And they never could tell me where my package was at. I asked for a refund several times. They told me I could not have a refund. So it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I would have been fine of, like, getting my palette a month later, but they just didn't know where it was at, and it seemed very unorganized. The only reason that I purchased this palette from Beauty Bay in the first place was, honestly, I didn't know where else to purchase this palette. I seen this palette online. I was very interested in it, but I couldn't find it, like I said. Beauty Bay was about the only website that I could find it, but like I said again, this is my first and last purchase for Beauty Bay. That's just left a bad taste in my mouth. But the palette that I ended up picking up was Be Perfect Cosmetics. This is the Carnival palette from Stacey Marie. I looked into it. The only thing I know about her is she's a makeup artist in the UK, but this is what the palette looks like. I have seen this palette online a lot. I've seen big beauty gurus talk about this palette. I have seen this palette all over Instagram. If you are a color person, this is right up your alley. I know it's right up mine. In this palette, you have a mixture of shimmers and mattes, and it also comes with 2 shades of highlighter, but this is what the palette looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I just got this palette today, so it's been about a month that it took to get here. I didn't want to use this though until I showed it on camera. I wanted you guys to see it before I start dipping into it. But this is what the palette looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm very excited to use this. Very excited. Like I said, I'm glad I got it, but never again. I'm used to ordering from like Ulta and Sephora, and usually the longest that my packages have ever took to come here has been maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but like a month, and like not trying to give me any explanation and like tell me I can't have a refund. I ain't about that. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start talking about my favorites, things that I've been grabbing for recently. The first thing is a highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm actually wearing it today. I'll zoom in for you guys. That was a little scary, I know. But this is the highlighter with Amrezy, and it looks like this. Very, very pretty packaging, and when you open it up, this is what your highlighter looks like. You can tell that I've definitely dipped into it. It's very, very gorgeous. A lot of people love this highlighter, and I can understand why. I hope this isn't limited edition because, again, this is a highlighter that I grab for a lot. It's very gorgeous, and if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out because I saw that they have brought it back. I don't know if it's going to be permanent, but I saw that they brought it back. This is a very nice highlighter because it suits multiple different skin tones. You know, it's not just for darker skin tones. It's not just for lighter skin tones, medium skin tones. It's pretty much for everybody, and I love that about that. I like products that everybody can use. This is absolutely gorgeous, and it's pretty intense, especially if you spray your face first with a little Fix Plus, and then you go in with a brush and apply it. It's very, very intense. I love this highlighter, and I highly, highly recommend it. The next favorites I want to talk about is something that I have actually mentioned in a favorites video before, but I wanted to mention it again because I've still been using it, and I love it. I can't talk about this collection enough. I talk about it all the time here on my channel, but this is from Too Faced, and this is the Tutti Frutti collection. The things that I want to talk about in this video are the highlighting sticks. You have one for deeper skin tones, and then you have one for lighter skin tones. This is like a champagne gold color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks very, very pretty on the skin. It doesn't like lift up my foundation when I apply it. It sets really well on my skin. It's just a very, very nice formula. And then this one is for deeper skin tones, and this one's like, obviously it's too dark for me, but what I like to do with this one, I like to use it as a cream blush and then set it with a powder. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm somebody, like I've said over and over here on my channel, I have dry skin, and I like to use cream products because the less powder that I can use, the better. But of course I'm going to go in and set them. I just feel like I try to stay away from as much powder as I can because I am dry. But these stay very well. They blend very well. They just look very pretty on the skin. Gives you a youthful, pretty glow. So again, this, let me tell you the shade names. So they only came out with these two in the collection, but the lighter one is called Pink Lemonade, and then the darker one is called Strawberry Sparkle, and this is what they look like. Very pretty packaging on these, and they do have a scent as well. It's not overpowering, it just smells really nice. The next thing I want to talk about are these ColourPop lippies. I have the Kathleen Lights bundle. This collection came with a matte, which I'm wearing right now, and I put a gloss over top of it, but the shade is called Little Star. The glossy metallic lip gloss that I'm wearing is called Nightlight. and it's like a brownie gold. And then another shade that I have been loving is also from the Kathleen Lights collection, and this is called Lucky Star. It's one of the most intense red lipsticks that I have ever tried. This is a ultra satin lip, so it's not very drying. It just feels very nice on the lips. Then the metallic lip that's meant to go over that if you want. I can't pronounce that. But this is what it looks like. It's like a peachy color. It's very, very pretty. I have been using the crap out of these. I love ColourPop's formula when it comes to their lip products. I highly recommend them. I know a lot of people say that their Ultra Mattes are very, very drying, but I don't get that at all. And I'm somebody that I have really, really dry lips, so I love these, and you cannot beat it for the price. I actually got this one as a bundle, so it was a little bit more expensive because the bundle came with her eyeshadow collection, but I highly recommend these. I know that you can still get these on ColourPop's website. The colors, I feel like Kathleen always does it right when it comes to color selection. She picks the best colors when it comes to eyeshadows, lip colors, just anything. And I saw her pigments, and I'm very, very close to picking those up because those look gorgeous. I feel like she kills it every time with her collections. I'm a big fan. I love it. And like I said, I highly recommend these. I love these. I grab for them all the time. I wanted to talk about my favorite lip combination when it comes to a nude. The nude that I have been wearing in most of my videos, that's the one that I pretty much wear all the time. So I'm going to talk about that really fast. So what I use to achieve that lip, I use the Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade Rose. This is just a baby size, but I am going to pick up a full size when I run out of this. And in the center of it, I use the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade, I think it's called, yeah, it's called Sugar Cookie. This is from their little Christmas set from last year. It came with like 4 little minis. I love these. I use these all the time as well. The red one's very beautiful. This one's probably my favorite, but the formula on this is very nice, and like I said, I like to outline and then put all over the lips. And then with the Sugar Cookie, I like to put it just in the center to get that nude ombre effect. It looks very, very nice, and this is my favorite nude. I don't know if this is a permanent shade in their collection, but that's something I am going to check into, or at least if they have something very similar to this, but this is my favorite along with this. Another red that I want to talk about really fast is from Stila. If you've been here on my channel a while, then you know that Stila has my favorite formula of liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Fiery, and it's a little baby one, but I do have a full size. This is one of the prettiest reds, but not only that, this is the best formula of liquid lipstick. They glide on so smooth, and they don't crumble, and they don't feel drying. It's almost like a moussey texture. Very, very different. It's something you don't see a lot because a lot of liquid lipsticks tend to be dry. This is my favorite formula, and I highly, highly recommend these if you haven't tried them. This is the shade Fiery, and this is a color that I reach for a lot, so that's why I wanted to mention it. This is so random, but it is something that I did want to mention because it has been a favorite here recently. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil, and this is what it looks like. I just have a little baby size. They give this with an Ulta order, and I was like, I guess I'll try it. This is the longest wearing eyeliner, and this is the blackest liner I have ever tried. That's saying a lot because I have tried a lot of liners, and it's from Maybelline. I have never heard anyone talk about this, so I don't know anything, like if it's hyped up or if it's a new product or what, but I highly recommend this, and I'm going to check more into this and see if they have any more colors because this does stay on the waterline for a very long time, and I want to see if they have some more colors. Then the thing that I wanted to update you guys on was I tried this Makeup Revolution foundation stick, and I told you I was going to try it one more time, but I was afraid to because it looked so greasy on my skin. It didn't blend out. It like emphasized my dry texture, even though it's like a greasy mess. I tried it again. This time I tried it with a brush. I did use it with a beauty blender the first time, and that's normally how I apply my foundations. This is awful. And I'm somebody that I have dry skin, so I can only imagine on oily skin. This clings to my dry patches, even though it's a greasy mess, and it pretty much, in certain spots on my face, it pretty much just like it slides down my face. No matter if you set it, I just look like a greasy mess. This does not look good on my skin at all, and this is something I'm about to just toss because it's awful. But like I say in all my videos, it's the foundation that I'm wearing right now. The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I love this stuff. I use this all the time. I'm about to run out. I need to repurchase another one, but this is my favorite foundation. It's not dewy. It's not matte. It's just the perfect finish, and it sets really well with my powder. I love this foundation. It's not that expensive either. It's from Makeup Revolution. I highly recommend this if you have not tried it. I love the applicator on it too. It's like a big doe foot. Highly, highly recommend. I know a lot of people really love this foundation. Very, very nice. But other than that, that was my haul, my little update, my little favorites at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you are notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.